Time for baseball here on The Show. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Houston Astros and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on The Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on The Show, and it's coming up next. Maddox gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Digging in, Craig Biggio. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 1-1.
Ball two. Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
All even now, 2-2. And now pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
So now to the plate, Carl Everett scooped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
That is first. The catcher is Rodriguez.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Runner back safely. Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th-hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Here's the 2-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Rodriguez at second, Bagwell at first, 2 out in the inning. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Scott Ellerton is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So striding in, Roger Cedeno. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Johnson.
Standing in now, Sean Dunton. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning.
That is first. The catcher.
At the plate, Mike Piazza looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Popped him up. Bagwell is under it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Once again, a 3-2. Liner toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
At the plate, Derek Bell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is fouled at the plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Popped up. Alfonso shading to his right, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Into the box, Tim Bogart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. High in the air and deep to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for the Mets, John Olerud. Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Payoff pitch one more time. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Striding into the box, Robin Ventura. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 3-2 one more time. In the air now out to left field. Number 23 is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Edgardo Alfonso.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ellerton has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the...
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. A home run in the World Series, no one can ever take that away from you.
To the plate now, Darryl Hamilton. 2 balls and a strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. There's a drive out to left center field. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, Ricky Henderson. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Everett comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Greg Maddux.
Into the box now, Greg Maddux. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more from Game 1 after this. swing and a looper to left. And that's in there, base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
I can't believe this guy hasn't been smiling all the way down to first base. For an American League pitcher who doesn't get a chance to work on this much, maybe takes BP a couple times a year. For him to be in a World Series game focused on executing pitches and to mix in a big base hit, what a special moment.
Stepping in now, Craig Biggio on a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate now, Carl Everett. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for route number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now to the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
That's the ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff Bagwell. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Grounded weakly toward third. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping into the box, Roger Cedeno. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Sean Dunton will be next. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Line drive to center field. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Now batting. The shortstop, Sean Dunton.
Now at the plate, Sean Dunton. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Bagwell has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back. The catcher, Piazza.
Now at the plate, Mike Piazza, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Look into Pudge now, the 1-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. High in the air out to center field. Everett is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Standing in, number 23 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 2-1 home.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
The 3-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Striding in for Houston, number 11. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and this is sliced hard down the left field line, and this will find its way to the 335 sign. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Standing in, Derek Bell, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Next up for the Astros, Tim Bogart, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now the 2-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So striding forward now, Scott Ellerton, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dunton takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Digging in once again, Craig Biggio. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Mets lead this one 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, John Olerud. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. The 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Robin Ventura.
Next up from New York, Robin Ventura. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Edgardo Alfonso.
Into the box, Edgardo Alfonso drilled to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
At the plate, Darrell Hamilton. Count remains full. First and second now, 1 man out. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So digging in now, Ricky Henderson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Look into Pudge now, the 1-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, Carl Everett, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Rodriguez.
Ready for another shot now, Pudge Rodriguez. It was a walk in his last trip. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Hit on the ground out to short, fielded cleanly, and that's the 2nd out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Settling in now, Jeff Bagwell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Bagwell.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. So here now is the pitcher, Greg Maddux. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is in the air to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out.
The right fielder, number 19, Roger Cedeno.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roger Cedeno. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Sean Johnson.
So stepping in, Sean Dunton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a flare out toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The throw into second.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In now, Mike Piazza, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Ready with the payoff pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, John Olerud. Here's the 1-1 to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 23, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 11.
Stepping into the box, number 11. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cedeno is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The right fielder, number 14, Derek Bell.
Stepping in, Derek Bell earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still trail it here, 2-1. Number 58 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for Houston, number 58.
Digging in and looking for more, Robin Ventura. He singled his last time up. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Edgardo Alfonso. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Darrell Hamilton. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Sent out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jeff Tan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Bobby Bonilla is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 25, Bobby Bonilla.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. This is foul right side. The 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Russ Johnson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 9, Russ Johnson.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carl Everett, man at first after the 2-out walk. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 2-1. He's running. Line toward the gap in left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Houston. Our score remains 2-1. Doug Henry gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 19, Doug Henry.
Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ricky Henderson. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Bobby Bonilla. This one's down to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Roger Cedeno.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Roger Cedeno, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Armando Benitez has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 49, Armando Benitez.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell. Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, number 23.
Coming to the plate now, number 23. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Sean Dunton. The 3-1 pitch. That's a base hit into left field.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Stepping in now, Mike Piazza. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Going back is the center fielder, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer so far in the series. And the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
Crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Brian Williams is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. So now to the plate, John Olerud. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Robin Ventura. The 1-2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Still only 1 out in the inning. Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
So coming to the plate, Edgardo Alfonso. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's now a 4-1 Mets lead. Wendell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 99.
Now batting, number 11. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Henderson is there, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 15, Derek Bell.
Now at the plate, Derek Bell. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bonilla is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jim Rojo.
Digging in, Tim Bogart. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Mets win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Greg Maddux earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.